Hi there. All right, I am going to start my demonstration on how to do this pattern here that I've written down and designed on Excel. And I'm going to make a swatch. And well, first of all, you're going to need two colors. You're going to need I'm using a brown from Hobby Lobby. And I'm also using this striped latte by Red Heart. That kind of coincides with the colors in the pattern background. Now, this is a long striped yarn. I think it's a long striped yarn. You can use any two colors you want as long as they're contrasting. The pattern repeat is 13 stitches across, and I normally like to leave 4 or 5 stitches, maybe even more, on the edge before I start the pattern, so it gives a nice even edge. There's a couple of things that are happening in this pattern. You get these rectangles that form and these diamonds, and then you also have the way these colors laid out here on the edge. See these dark border lines here? You also get another pattern that comes on the edge here, almost like squared, mitered corners along the border. So this solid black line here is the pattern repeat. So within these 13 stitches is your actual pattern repetition here. Now, to cast on, or sorry, this is not knitting, this is crochet. We do not cast on. So however long you want this to be, multiply the 13 stitches times however times you want the pattern to repeat. 5 times, so 5 times 17, excuse me, or 10 times for 13 repeats. And then you add however many additional extra stitches you want on each side of the pattern. If you want 5, if you want 10. So for example, if you are going to do 10 repeats, then you're going to have 13 times 10, which is 130 stitches, plus however many stitches you want on each side of the border. So if you want 5 on each side of the pattern, one on the right side and one on the end on the left side, then you add 10 more stitches, etc. All right, so I'm going to have this pattern repeat a couple of times. I'm going to make a swatch, and I have already casted on or chained 26 stitches, so I'm going to have this repeat twice so that I can show you at least one pattern showing here. And I'm going to be cutting at the end of each one of these here rows that I worked. So the first row I already have 13 times 2 is 26, plus I added another 5 or 6 stitches so that I can have some extra stitches on the end. And I've already gone back to zoom in here a little bit. All right. So I've already started with the first 2 stitches here and half double crochets. And I'm going to half double crochet my way back through my chain. And I'm using a size G hook. And I'm inserting the hook through the back leg or link of the V of the chain on the back side of the loop. So yarn over, half double crochet through that loop, yarn over, draw 3. All right, so I'm going to work this through the end, and then I will come right back. So half double crochet is yarn over, insert in the back leg of the stitch here, and draw 3. I'm not actually teaching you how to crochet. You should already know how to crochet to figure this pattern out. There's plenty of tutorials out there on YouTube, actually millions if not more, on how to begin to crochet and how to make these stitches. So all right, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to get to the end of my row and start my second row.